lucky you have. You probably saw my telephone numbers and somewhere.
I went to Upper Iowa. I know you never heard of it, but it's moving on up. And this is Lily. Lily, where are you from?
Joliet, Illinois.
And her mother grew up in Downers Grove as well, and she's an opera singer. And maybe she'll sing for her supper tonight. Maybe. We're going to have asparagus with a few tomatoes because it looks nice for color. We're putting these in the broiler. We're having homemade garlic bread because it's cheaper. The leftover bread, I hope we have some left over. We will freeze and reheat on another day. There we go. We are having also linguine with clam sauce. This is going to be a challenge because Brianna, show them what we have. Real clams! Real clams! I never did this before. Only for you, the movie people. Otherwise, I wouldn't pay all that money.
It was a tough fishing day, too.
It was. And Chuck, our wonderful sous chef, opened all the cans for the clams. And you know, they say you never, it's my stove bubbling away. You never have enough clams. They never get enough. So we're having linguine with clam sauce and Chuck shown the big salad. We're just having a little 10 group for dinner. Salad is in the salad bowl.
Oh, this mystery bowl.
And we're having here a Caesar salad. I washed all the salad, lined the bowl with paper towel. We hope you don't get any paper in your food, but so what? Came from trees, it's good for you. Now, I cut it up because I hate they have these big pieces in my mouth.
Beautiful.
I was going to show you how to make the homemade Caesar dressing without raw eggs, hard-boiled yolks, but it was too much trouble to do today. Call me up, I'll give you the recipe.
Any calories in there?
Honey, we always cook calorie-free.
Calorie-free, oh my God.
So we will throw this together just before dinner. We are not using croutons because we have had too many carbs tonight. So we're going to pretend when they eat it there's croutons. They will have the garlic bread, so that'll be fun.
Kids throw them around anyway. So.
And Lily, would you put this in the garbage? And on the stove, we have a pot, half white wine, Chardonnay, and half water to cook the clams. Let's hope they don't jump after us. Brianna, oh, I forgot to tell you to bring the net, the fish net, in case they came. And I don't even have a tennis racket available. What do you have? Hold up your apron if they start attacking you. You can tell Chuck, he just doesn't believe it. Those things happen.
Meter shorts on.
And in this big kettle, we're cooking 2 packages of linguine because we have quite a crowd tonight. And right here, in my favorite pot, here we go again, we are cooking the linguine sauce, And if we don't get the pot hot, we'll never make the linguine sauce. All right, we're waiting for pots to get hot, and then while we're doing that, we will start the linguine sauce. Here we go. I brought the pot, and I found all my stuff for you to look at. And what we're going to do in this heavy skillet, we're going to melt, Lily, take care of that, butter and olive oil together. Okay, so you don't get too much of anything, and a little bit of butter and olive oil shall be delicious. Lily, put that in there, and then there you go. We're going to heat this in the heavy skillet until the butter melts. After the butter melts, we're going to add garlic. Again, I told you, don't bother mashing the garlic. We did it for the garlic bread. So all we're going to do, would you open that up, please, Brianna? We're going to put the garlic, minced garlic, in here. And we're going to saute that 1 minute. And right now, we've got to put the butter and melt the butter right here. Lily, would you stand here and stir this? Oh, now stand sideways. Good, Brianna, how's the water going? She's in charge. Why we do that, after that butter melts, how's it doing, Lily? It'll melt in a few minutes. After that melts, we'll add the rest. Okay, the butter has melted. Look at that, delicious. And now Brianna is adding the minced garlic. Brianna, stir it up. We're only going to stir this for a few minutes, Brianna. Make it nice, delicious. 1 minute, actually not too long. Good, 1 minute. And then we're going to stir in the flour. Okay, stir that in, Brianna. And here, let's use my whisk. Here, Brianna, use the whisk. Oh, Brianna and I are doing both, and Lily can't wait to eat. She's starving. All right, here, use this, Brianna. It works a little better. All right, we saute that. Then we stir in our clam juice. All right, now is that getting zipped? We're making a little roux. Stir in the clam juice. Now, we have a lot of clam juice tonight. We may not use all of this. All right, this has got to be stirred up. Keep on stirring. Keep on stirring. I'm going to use about half of that. Brianna, stir. Brianna talks so much, it's terrible. I can never get her to be quiet. Right, Brianna? We just love having her over. She's such a little taste, so we add, how is that thickening, getting thicker? A little bit, we want it to get a little thicker, not too thick, just nice. And how are our pots, Brianna? Not boiling, not boiling. We're all excited here to have those real clams. It's gonna be a real clam bait here.
There we go.
How do you like that? Now, I forgot here, will you do the wine? Is it thickening? Is it getting a little thicker? A little bit, we might have to add a little more to make, the sauce should not be thick. It should be a loose sauce with all this. But it just adds a little, and I think it's just about right, isn't it? Doesn't that look good? Right, it smells delicious. All right, now we're gonna add a cup of dry wine. So, Chuck, would you throw the cup of
Do I
dry
have to
wine?
taste it to make sure it's dry, or what's the secret? All right, just
Wipe
kidding.
your brow with it.
Just kidding.
He always thinks he's sassy. He's not quite. All
Hey,
right,
there,
we add
Brianna, is it all right?
that in. Add that in.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, you did.